Hey guys, thank you for joining us again, Car System Installation. Then we're going to show you the installation on the YP-CPAA-320Q5, which is the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for Audi vehicle with a 3G MMI system. It's completely plug and play, so easy install. And in this case, unlike our non-MMI version, this one you don't have to put an aftermarket mic. If the vehicle has a factory mic, it will work from that one. If it doesn't have, then you can add the aftermarket mic. So the system is very simple, like I said, to install. We have a T-harness. So our first T-harness goes behind our AC control. I'm gonna unplug the AC control, plug in our T-harness, lock it in place. Okay, I'm gonna turn the light off so it won't blind you guys too much. Okay, the second part is our radio power connection. So behind the radio we gonna unplug factory connector and plug in our connector. Just make sure it locks properly, so you just give it a little bit of a nudge, make sure it locks in all directions properly, which means all the pins are inside, nothing came out, nothing popped out. So we have a perfect lock. Okay, we make sure we take a look in here that none of the pins came out. This split wire, at the moment there's no use for it, so don't connect it, leave it splitted. It's these two connectors. So this is going to be our power connector. In the radio we also have the screen connector, so we're gonna disconnect the screen connector. It is in this case the gray one. Okay, and we're gonna put our screen splitter. So we're gonna plug in one side to the factory connector, one side back to the radio, and then the third one goes to our system. In the system, all the dip switches should be in the off positions. Okay, all the dip switches should be in the off positions. It's actually this way, so this means all the dip switches are at the top. Then we have the wireless antenna. This is for our wireless Apple CarPlay. Okay, I'm gonna plug in the screen connector. I'm gonna plug in the power connector, and then we have another connector. This connector has the backup camera on it and the USB and the optional front camera. So we're gonna connect this one to our input, and we have optional HDMI if we ever want to add HDMI. It's an option there that we can add. So basically, as you see, plug and play, fully installed. I already ran the USB, so I'm gonna plug it into my phone just to show you. We're gonna turn the ignition on. Okay, on the factory controls, we're gonna change the screen to the factory screen. The system turn on. Oh, very important part is to actually plug in your radio back. Sorry, sometimes in those videos we always have a mishap. So plug in your radio, make sure you actually plug it in, and we're gonna put the radio connector back inside. Slide in, lock it into place. Okay, so we have this connector back in and the screen connector back in. Everything is in. The radio screen will turn on. Okay, so again, T-harness for the power behind the radio. Obviously plug the other side back to the radio. T-harness behind the AC control, and just behind the radio also the T-harness for the screen part. Okay, now to get the sound working properly, you need to have your MMI with aux cable. So you have an AMI connection. If the vehicle doesn't have auxiliary, you have an AMI connection. You have to make sure you have an AMI plugged in there with aux cable. If you have an AMI plugged in with the old iPhone or USB or something, it will give the sound, but it won't let you control the sound, so you won't be able to take the sound, the volume up and down. So you have to have an AMI connection with an aux connector And the aux connector do not connect to anything else, just leave it like this. Basically it's to activating that aux function. We're gonna hold the media button. Obviously on the radio we're gonna make sure that we are on AMI, and here we're gonna go to the options we have. We have here the settings for the backup camera, for the audio, for the display, reverse camera, rear view, everything that we want to have. If we want to have a front camera, we can do it here. Okay, we can change the settings on here. So for example, if you have front view camera, we can set up how much time the camera will be displaying, for how long, and stuff like that. We're gonna go back to the main menu. We're gonna have here, we're gonna go to here, we have all the home phone link connections. So you can go here to the phone link, connect mobile device, pair new devices, Bluetooth reset, and other features. We already have our phone connector. We're gonna plug it in. We're gonna have our Android phone plug in, and we're gonna choose our Android Auto. Okay, and we can see the Android Auto will show on the screen. Just have to unlock this one. Okay, so we have the Android Auto shows on the screen. I take the volume quickly down. Okay, so we'll take the volume quickly down. So again, we have the controls of the volume, everything from the factory buttons. We have here the option to go to the Siri. So to the, in this case actually it's a Google voice command. So we can press here and press. Okay, and we have the voice command in here. As you can see, I have the volume off so we don't hear it, but we have the voice command in here. Send a text message, take me to the address and stuff like that. Everything that you have in Android Auto. You have obviously the main menu in here, and this system also does the Apple CarPlay all in one. You don't have to choose a different unit for the Apple CarPlay, it's all in one. And it also can do it wirelessly. Okay, for the Apple CarPlay and other products, you can always find us at Car Systems Installation. We will have a link to purchase this product on our website. And if you have any questions of how to install anything after you purchase the product, obviously we're gonna do our best to assist you over the phone as much as we can. Car Systems Installation, we'll see you next time. Have a good day.